Have you ever felt like you're constantly adjusting yourself just to keep someone else calm? Like no matter what you do, it's never enough. And somehow you end up feeling guilty for their behavior. If that sounds familiar, you might be going through something far more damaging than you realize. Emotional abuse doesn't leave bruises, but it leaves marks, deep ones. And the frightening truth is that emotional abuse can physically change the way your brain works. Today, on Inner Logic, we're uncovering the hidden psychological impact of emotional abuse and how it rewires the brain from the inside out. When you're exposed to constant criticism, manipulation, or fear, your brain becomes flooded with stress hormones. At first, it's your body's way of coping. But when stress never ends, it starts reshaping your brain. The hippocampus, which controls memory and learning, begins to shrink. That's why victims often struggle with forgetfulness, mental fog, or trouble concentrating. Even simple decisions become difficult because the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that handles logical thinking, weakens under constant pressure. Your brain isn't failing, it's surviving. Living with emotional abuse forces your mind into permanent alert mode. Your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, becomes hypersensitive. Suddenly, small issues feel like major threats. You start overthinking everything. You feel tense around people, and your body expects something bad to happen. This isn't you being dramatic. Your brain has learned that danger can appear at any moment, so it keeps the alarm on constantly. Over time, your brain's mood chemicals begin to crash. Serotonin drops. Dopamine drops. Motivation disappears. You may feel anxious, depressed, numb, or easily overwhelmed, not because you're weak, but because the emotional centers of the brain are exhausted and struggling to stay balanced. One of the most painful effects of emotional abuse is the mental conflict it creates. You care about the person who's hurting you, and your brain doesn't know how to reconcile that. To reduce the emotional pain, your mind begins to blame yourself. You start minimizing your own feelings and excusing their behavior. You tell yourself things like, maybe it's my fault, or maybe they didn't mean it. This mental tug of war keeps you trapped, not because you're weak, but because your brain is trying to protect your emotions. Emotional abuse also creates trauma bonds. The cycle of pain followed by affection causes your brain to release dopamine and oxytocin during the rare moments of kindness. These chemicals create a powerful attachment. Your brain begins to associate the abuser with comfort, even though they're the cause of the pain. Trauma bonds feel like love, but they're really emotional addiction. Over time, emotional abuse breaks down your sense of self-worth. Constant criticism and gaslighting make you question your perception, your feelings, and eventually your identity. You start thinking, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I am overreacting, until you no longer trust your own voice. Your confidence fades, your self-esteem weakens, and your reality becomes blurry, not because you're broken, but because someone taught you to doubt yourself. But here's the truth many people don't hear enough. Your brain can heal. These changes are not permanent. The brain is incredibly resilient. With distance, support, therapy, self-reflection, or even honest conversations with someone you trust, your brain can rebuild. New neural pathways can form. Emotional balance can return. The fog can lift. Healing is real, and it is absolutely possible. You are not damaged beyond repair. You are someone whose brain adapted to survive, and now it can learn to thrive again. If this video brought clarity or comfort, give it a like and share it with someone who might need it. For more psychology insights and powerful mind facts, subscribe to Inner Logic and tap the bell icon so you never miss an episode.